Okay, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to the most joke of a witness I've ever seen in my entire life. This man was supposed to be helping Amber Heard's team, but this guy has his own problems, bro. He's probably the second worst person in this courtroom right behind Amber, because this dude, he can't speak properly, okay, that just backfired on me, didn't it? Can't speak properly, all right? He has like this narcissistic, kind of like attitude, like this cocky ass attitude, which is so annoying. Like, he can't properly answer the lawyer at all. It's the most infuriating thing ever, and everybody's making fun of this guy. Why did you call Johnny Depp an idiot? Let's take a look.
During your deposition, what were the circumstances under which you decided to call Mr. Depp an idiot?
Under somebody call Mr. Depp an idiot?
Yeah, you called Mr. Depp an idiot in your deposition. Why?
Okay. So I think it was in the context. You probably should read the context of it, because I think the context was...
Telling a lawyer to read the context of it, okay.
And I'm trying to think back. Okay? And what I thought it was related to was if you're coming to some deposition, okay? And again, I'm thinking back, so you have it in front of you.
How does he say so many words without saying anything, my guy? You've been taught... Just say it was in the context of this. That's it. Just say the this part. What the hell are you doing? I'm thinking back. I'm thinking back. Shut up, dude.
I don't. So I'm thinking back where he's coming in from Europe for a deposition, video deposition that he gave, and he took it overnight the night before. And what I think I said was that if you're going to do a major thing to a trial that you're involved with, I think you'd be an idiot to come in the night before. All right. So I didn't call Mr. Depp an idiot. I certainly called that planning an idiot. I didn't call him an idiot.
Dude,
so the words...
can we get F in the chat for YouTube captions trying to understand this man? Because it's impossible. Idiot is and he, I. All right.
So I mean he's an idiot are mistranscribed?
No, I'm sure. Again, if I said it in that, if you're just reading one,
he looks like a cartoon character, bro.
I'm sure it was in the context I just said.
This dude is Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Jesus Christ.
You have it in front of you. I don't.
Yeah. Is idiot a professional opinion?
I wasn't rendering professional opinion.
Yeah.
No.
Is it a psychiatric opinion?
And that follows the Goldwater rule.
This guy's
How
just
does it
getting
follow
shit
them?
on in court, bro. Don't call people idiots in court.
That I'm not rendering a professional opinion. I just said idiot. That's not a
No, so idiot is not a professional opinion. Mm-hmm. Is it your practice to describe people as idiots?
My practice to describe people. In my practice, no, I don't describe my clinical cases as idiots. Or
I'd
patients
hope
as idiots
not.
or victims as idiots. No, sir.
But you sat for a deposition in this case and described the plaintiff as an idiot, correct?
You gave me 9 hours of deposition, and if I said the word idiot, it was an idiot in planning. It wasn't making him an idiot. I don't know Mr. Depp's IQ. I don't know his overall functioning. So therefore, if I said it, it was an idiot in planning, which is what I meant to come across as.
Court, man.
All right. So you did say you don't know his overall functioning, but you made some testimony today
Like Gatorade?
as to some evaluations you made relative to his functioning. You would agree with me
This dude like
that
laser eyes.
probably a good idea to think about the questions that are asked you in a court proceeding before answering them.
Am I allowed to answer that question?
Yes.
Okay. So what I said by functioning, I believe that his agent reported how late he was showing up to every movie while the cast is waiting for him. I believe that would be an impairment. If I showed up late for that, I would not be here right now, would not have a job.
Well, you're not Johnny Depp, are you? You don't have the privilege of showing up late. Jesus Christ, goddamn.
Okay? I believe
This dude comparing himself to, like, get out, bro.
in terms of balking out of treatment for substance rehab that his doctor is prescribing for him. So if you're asking me if that's an impairment of functioning, I would say I'm very much substantiated in that.
I'm trying to understand how you got to this notion of cognitive decline. And I thought it was
Why
based
is this guy just say that? Oh, I accidentally called him an idiot. I didn't actually mean it, and move on, bro. Like, why are you trying to die on this hill of like Mr. Depp is an idiot? Like, dude,
at least in part on the manner in which he testified.
he's
I'm
such
sorry,
a
what?
clown.
On the manner in which he testified.
On the manner, I'm sorry, I'm not being difficult. I can't hear. I'm sorry. On what?
I was asking you about the cognitive decline
Yes.
testimony that you made.
Yes.
And it was my understanding that at least a portion of that testimony that you rendered was that you derived some evidence of cognitive decline from the way Mr. Depp testified.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to
And that's
talk
what
to
I
him
said,
like a
yes.
baby, bro.
And so all I'm asking you is, don't you think it's a good idea when you're in the middle of a court proceeding to answer questions carefully?
Again,
Yes.
professionally, we diagnose patients with a neurocog disorder by gross evaluation all the time with cognitive. On the thought that, again, age normal controls, I'm just saying, age normative controls does not put a 58-year-old gentleman at that processing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I
So
said.
I'm calling him an
And
idiot,
you
basically.
derived this without ever once talking to the man.
Me
He's just like speechless. He's just like, wait, I didn't actually talk to him. Oops.
directly talking to him. Because we know how I derived it. So you're talking about me directly talking to him?
Yeah,
Yes,
you never talked.
Ron.
I've never talked to him.
Right. And this exam you gave,
Diagnosing people without
well, you did talk
talking
about
to them, bro.
Dr. Blaustein, right?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that the entirety of Dr. Blaustein's medical records are 12 pages of handwritten notes.
The important part was what I said. For me,
Of
as
course,
an example of
'cause you were
cognition,
so
which
important.
I'm trying to prove, which is what you asked me, the important part was what I said. And that was irrefutable.
Look at Johnny Depp just looking at him. He's
The
like,
important
what is
part
this guy?
that he
What
gave-
is this guy?
He gave the mini mental status exam.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's
Let's
a
talk
con-
about the mini mental status exam.
He's just
Scored on a
laughing now.
30-point scale, right?
Yes.
All right. And it's an exam that basically is most often used for, what, Alzheimer's, dementia, those kind of testing?
It's an exam that tests cognition in all psychiatric illnesses, not just Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
it
but
was made
yeah, it was
for
created
dementia,
for
for
that.
Alzheimer's, but is the standard, has been the standard for testing cognition in all psychiatric illness, substance use disorders included.
Okay. Now, there is an element of that exam that requires drawing, correct?
Yes.
So you don't know what drawing Mr. Depp did or whether the drawing should have been fully scored.
I wasn't questioning his visual spatial perceptual skills, which is what that does.
Right. And you don't know what score Mr. Depp received on the exam.
I was very specific. I know 3 words, not remembering at 5 minutes. That's all I said.
3 words, not remembering 5 minutes, and he remembered one of them, right?
From what I understand, he didn't remember any of them.
All right. Memory on the exam, out of the 30 points,
What
what's
is
it
he
worth?
talking about,
3.
bro?
3, right? Memory is 3 out of the 30.
Yeah, memory's 3.
Okay.
But again, the memory section in and of itself tests memory. That's
We
the only
need to
question
head
that
to
tests
the
memory.
dementia
Only section that
center,
actually
bro.
tests memory.
So the memory section tests memory. It's the only section you testified about. And for all you know, that with respect to the exam that you're relying on, Mr. Depp scored 27 out of 30.
And that would be telling, though, cognitive, if you score 27 out of 30 and you miss 3 points on memory. That would be very telling.
You don't know if Mr. Depp had been up all night the night before.
Again, you wouldn't expect to not recall any words at 3 minutes unless there's a cognitive issue.
You don't know if Mr. Depp was high.
And again, now that's, again, now that could affect
oh,
memory, but
boy.
I'm not refuting that. I'm not refuting that at all. He could have been high, he could have been drunk, he could have been using cocaine, and that would absolutely affect his memory, which is what I said. Yes, you're right.
So ultimately, you have no idea what state Mr. Depp was in at the time he took the exam.
If he says yes to this, it's like his entire testimony is completely useless.
That you're relying on.
Short of what you just said about drugs and alcohol, okay, there shouldn't be a reason why a 58-year-old also with strokes and other neurocognitive conditions, but short of that, there shouldn't be a really good reason why someone at that age shouldn't come up with
just admit your test was complete BS, bro. Come on.
one.
You haven't even talked to him. You know nothing. Like, what are all these professionals is diagnosing Johnny Depp without ever knowing him or speaking to him or going one-on-one with him? Like these internet therapists, bro.
But in answer,
internet doctors.
You started that question with short of drugs and alcohol and spent 35 minutes talking about his use of drugs and alcohol.
Oh, just destroyed, dude. Jesus Christ.
Isn't that right?
Oh, I'm agreeing. I thought I agreed with you. I think I agreed. I said
yeah,
that drugs and
you
alcohol
agreed. You agreed with the point that your complete argument is completely based on nothing, dude.
can absolutely affect cognition. I'm not sure. I agree, but I'm not sure if that's a problem. I agree with you on that.
All right. So you don't know one way or the other how he scored on the exam. You don't know whether he was at the time on drugs and alcohol, but you're going to rely on it in your testimony to say that he's cognitively impaired.
Which is what we do in clinical medicine, sir.
You idiot! That was the worst confession ever. You literally just said, "Oh yeah, we don't know anything about the status of our patient or anything at all, but that's how we diagnose people. You don't check if they're drunk, you idiot, and you said that being drunk impacts their memory. Are you dumb? This guy is a joke, bro. He's a complete clown. That's not how you do medicine. That's how you do medicine, idiot."
Okay. You rely on tests that you don't know when it was administered, you don't know the score of the test, and you don't know the state of the person being tested, but you're going to rely.
I mean, come on. That's just a complete slam dunk. This clown, I mean, did Johnny Depp pay you, honestly? Because you are like a slam dunk for the Depp team, all right? Thank you. Thank you for testifying. Thank you, Jesus Christ. And also, you might want to get yourself checked. You serious? Getting a bit old there, all right?